Gunther wins. The Time Is Now tournament is John Cena's last opponent. Look, Gunther has won numerous titles, long reigns with that. Long reign as far as NXT UK. Long reign as far as on the main roster title belts. And dare I even say long reign in NXT as well. So why would he need this win? A defeat over John Cena, is it greater than holding championships? You know, with the way they've been putting on John Cena on the pedestal, you might argue that that is the case. Beating John Cena is greater than having a championship, as my cat makes an appearance. So you have that. But then you think to yourself, is it really, as far as LA Knight, how do you feel if you're an LA Knight fan, man? He's been taking loss after loss, big time losses, just constantly losing. Now the fans are behind him. But after a while, are you going to say, I don't know about being an LA Knight fan. It's painful. It's being like a fan of the New York Jets who constantly lose. After a while, you might be like, well, maybe time to move on from LA Knight. I don't know about this, man. LA Knight, I don't know how you feel. And he pinned cleanly. There could have been other people maybe that you could have advanced in the tournament that could have lost to Gunther if that was your plan, I think. And where a loss really wouldn't matter. You know, a loss to like Jey Uso losing, would it really matter to losing to Gunther, considering that he beat him before? I just, you know, and I could see why it might be LA Knight. They're not, you know, he was not created by the WWE. He already has a history. You know, he was with Impact. You know, he was older when he came here. So it's not like he's a created product by the machine, right? So I could see that. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know if Gunther would be the right one to benefit from beating John Cena. You know, what you know, if Gunther beats John Cena, maybe that builds up his credibility going up against maybe, say, Brock Lesnar in the future, which is a dream match that everyone is speaking of. You know, I don't know. I don't know how this is really, if it really that makes that much of a difference to Gunther. You know, I just think even a guy like LA Knight could have benefited more from a victory like that. And maybe that's, you know, a win that he needed to become a champion. I don't know. It's tough. You know, after a while, people start maybe not to care if you keep on losing. And I know I'm all over the map. But I guess I'm mostly focusing on the LA Knight loss to Gunther. You know, maybe maybe LA Knight has something big planned. Maybe they have something big planned for him with all his patience that he's been having and just losing in every single storyline. You know, maybe he wins like an Elimination Chamber or Money in the Bank or Royal Rumble, something like that, where he gets a title shot. We'll see. But Gunther is your next opponent for John Cena.